guys, and today I'm going to be bringing you my January TBR, and so I know it's a week into January already, but I have decided on the books I want to read, and it's pretty ambitious, but I want to try and read a lot more this year, so I'm just going to get into it because there's a total of 7 books, maybe 8. So the first book I'm actually in the middle of I got for Christmas, and I've talked about this in a previous video before, and that is Lifeblood by Gina Showalter, and I'm almost finished with this actually. I don't know if you can see, but this is so good. I think it's better than First Life, just because you get to see a lot of behind the scenes actions of Troika and Myriad and their war, and it's so good, and Killian and Ten are killing me with their romance, and I can't words because that's how good it is. So the first 3 books are actually going to be a reread trilogy series for me because the movie is coming out at the end of this month, and I want to refresh myself on the series so that I can be prepared for the finale of the trilogy. So the first 3 books I'm going to aim to read are The Maze Runner, The Scorched Trials, and The Death Cure, all by James Dashner. And this is in preparation for the Death Cure movie coming out at the end of January. And I'm so excited for the Death Cure movie because some things happen, but I'm not gonna spoil it because, you know, I'm not about that life. So basically, this series follows kids who are put into a maze to try and find a cure for this thing called the flare, and that's pretty much all I'm going to tell you. But I'm going to reread all of them so that way I'm prepared to cry and remember all of my feelings in The Death Cure about all my favorite characters. Now, if you've read The Death Cure, you know what goes on, so I'm not going to tell you, but I have a feeling that might happen in the movie. I'm going to be a sobbing mess. The next book is the conclusion to a trilogy, a famous trilogy because the first book became a movie. I have no idea if they're making the second book a movie, but I want to finish the series trilogy because I bought this book a while ago. I think I bought it in the summer actually, and I haven't finished the series, and that is Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs, and this is the last book in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series trilogy thing. So I want to finish this so that way I can just kind of be not done with the world, but I want to know what happens. So the last 2 books I'm planning to double up on at this month because we know that Queen of Air and Darkness is coming out in December, and so Emma from Emma Books is actually hosting a Shadowhunter read-along this year. So it's a a year-long process basically, and it's to read all of the Shadowhunter Chronicles books, or all of the Shadowhunter books. So I'm going to try and read Clockwork Angel and City of Bones, and so I haven't read my new edition yet, so I'm going to aim to read for my new edition of City of Bones because it's so pretty. But I'm also going to reread Clockwork Angel. I did originally start reading this book, and I got 86 or 87 pages into it, but then I stopped. I don't know why. I think I stopped just because I didn't get bored. It was just I think I was in a really bad reading slump, and I couldn't read it, so I was just trying to get through my reading slump, and maybe Clockwork Angel wasn't the best book to do that, but since I'm in such a really great reading mood right now, I might as well. And so I'm going to also be reading City of Bones, too. I don't know if I'm going to be reading Clockwork Angel first and then City of Bones, or I'm just going to be reading them both at the same time. Or I might not even read City of Bones, and I might just continue on to Clockwork Prince, because I might want to just go in order of timeline of the Shadowhunter Chronicles rather than publication. So I think it depends on what I'm going to do, but if I decide to double up on Cassie Clare books this month, I'm definitely going to try and get to Clockwork Angel or City of Bones. So yeah, that was my pretty ambitious TBR for January, and I know I'm going to finish 1 book this month because I'm almost done with Lifeblood, but we're going to see how I get through all my other books because I don't know how that's going to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this bookish video of 2018. My name's Olivia, you're on Bookish Kids Science channel, and I hope to see you soon in another video.